Now, while Texas is taking a stand against Democrat lawlessness, your Senate colleagues apparently appear to be surrendering, sir. Meanwhile, over in the House, the GOP can't return our government to normalcy and complete 12 appropriation bills. There was talk that Speaker Johnson might be pulling back on the GOP blessing yet another Democrat overspending bill, but treacherous so-called Republicans like Lisa Murkowski say that, quote, that's an agreement has been reached, so let's move on, end quote. Easy to say when you're talking about other people's money, Congressman. Through actions that your party is sending a message, I think, that our people must accept dangerous Democrat overspending, spending levels, and accept Democrat lawlessness. Congressman, that's not a choice at the ballot box, is it?
No, it certainly is not. It's not something I would ever support. That kind of a deal that the agreement between Schumer and Johnson is something that we've been talking to Speaker Johnson about and trying to encourage him to go another direction. This spending deal is just unacceptable. It actually adds $82 billion above and beyond where we actually were with our current appropriations. All of the appropriations that have come out of the Appropriations Committee, we put us at $691 billion of non-defense discretionary, and this puts us up at 773 for what's actually being spent, programmatic spending. So that's another $82 billion that this, of borrowed money that this country simply cannot afford. So this is not a deal that should have support on the Republican side, and it's something that we have to continue to work through to ensure that we bring fiscal responsibility back to the United States government. And that's my focus right now. That's why I was elected.
Yeah. Congressman, you guys in the Freedom Caucus have a problem with a bunch of pro-Democrat Republicans who are what I call the surrender caucus. And it seems to be the guys making all the decisions around there. They just can't wait to agree with Democrats and all the harm they're doing to your own voters. It's crazy. A lot of controversy in your home state this week surrounding Georgia District Attorney Fani Willis. This after it was alleged that she hired her unqualified boyfriend to prosecute President Trump. Then the two used his rather lavish salary to go on very expensive vacations. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, your colleague, filing a criminal referral requesting an immediate investigation into Willis. Greene is accusing the DA of going after Biden's top political opponent. That would be President Trump. Congressman, if these allegations prove to be true, doesn't it call into question all of these charges against President Trump and his co-defendants by Fani Willis?
Oh, it certainly does. It also calls into question the use of federal funds. I mean, it's a fact that Fani Willis, just in FY22 alone, received $3.8 million of federal money. So how is that money now being used? I think you've got a serious conflict of interest here. I think you have a potential for fraud here. You've got actually even some of the billing statements of Mr. Wade show a potential for fraud and false statements. So there is a lot to be investigated here. Being on the Appropriations Committee and being literally on the committee that provides that appropriates the money to these district attorneys, it's a very, very serious thing to look at. And I think she's crossed the line here, but we need to find out. We need to investigate this, and I encourage Chris Carr and our governor to support the investigation of Fani Willis.
Yeah, well, not just them, but man alive, your Senate, the State House, the Senate State Senate there has been backing Fani Willis, and they put their own. These are Republicans now backing apparently a corrupt DA. I wonder what kind of political blowback they're going to get if this all proves to be true. Congressman Andrew Clyde, sir, appreciate the time.